Hello everyone, today I have a great pleasure to speak with our new member from Melbourne, Phakhinda. Hi Phakhinda, it's very nice to meeting you. How are you today?
Hi, Ed. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, how are you?
I am very well too. It's a hot summer in Tokyo and I like summer, so I'm in a very good mood.
That's great.
Phakhinda, I just know about you that you are shifting from MPO to the profitable business and that you are at the moment personal coach in personal development field. So can you share a little bit more about your experience and what led you to be who you are today? What is your story?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I have been working with people from Laos back home where I'm coming from, and then I have seen people life that's living in the different life. So I grew up in the city, but then I work in the remote area. I have seen how their life has been, the way how they I would say like fighting and chasing for their dream. And then it's kind of, it's helping me as well, as a person that I have seen the life in the different perspective.
Mhm.
Then there is something struggling there. I start to questioning myself. No, is this going to be like sustainable for them? The
Mhm.
way we support them, the way that how we can make a difference in their life. And that's kind of ideas coming up to me. And then I'm just thinking like, so how about business? What is the difference? Because I was working in this area for almost 10 years. And then I have seen like, okay, now there is something missing there. And then I'm to start to think about business. And then the way I shift, in terms of um, to make me as who I am today, there's a lot of challenges in life. And then I have seen, as a at that time I was like a young leader that's working with people from the different cultures and with people from the different ages. And then I have seen that they're trying to avoiding working with me. And then I start to have like, okay, so what does it mean, and then I was thinking, like, is that because of me? Because I start to have the self doubts and I start to lose my confidence because I was so passionate and put a lot of energy to work with them. But then it's coming into the way that they're not enjoying working with me. And then I have a mentors. So to me, I can see, with the mentors that help me, support me to go for my dream. And then they help me, take me aside. And I mean, in the terms of guiding me, they both, being both coaches and also mentors. So guiding me through my questions, guiding me, to connect with myself and to connect with my core and who I am. And I love that. And then just, help me also to see my dream, to believe in my dream again. And then after that, I start to realize, it's not about me actually, the people that I work with. It's just me, a versions of themselves that they would like to see me. They would like to see themselves, in the position that I was working on, and then it just reflect on them. So they're trying to avoid working with me because they're not really seeing that. Yeah, in that perception. So throughout the time that I have mentor with me and I have coaches guiding me, and along the way, I start to see the difference because I realize about who I am.
Mhm.
So, and I do not see a reason that I need to stop, working on something that I'm passionate about. So I just like, okay, then I shift, some of my mindset, I would say, to look at them in the different ways. And then I start to enjoy my life more. I start to enjoy a lot of challenges. I start to enjoy with people that who working with me and they probably challenge me. And I said, oh, that's good. So then, I can boost up my intellectual system, and I also can have more creativity to work with them. So I enjoyed that journey. But then I can say, a person that I can be myself today, it's because of my mentor and because of, coaches that who work with me and then help me out. and then let me share my, my feelings, let me share my problems, let me share my emotions, and also the self-doubt that I have on myself, and connect me back to my dream. So yes.
Thank you very much for sharing your story and your challenges and how you overcome your challenges together with your mentors. Thank you for being honest. And what do you want people know and trust about you and about your new business at this point of time?
Yeah, I understand, like this time, it's a tough time for everyone, I would say. And then I can see this is the time for a lot of people start to connect to themselves. And then it's not an easy journey.
Mhm.
Many times we try to attract ourselves with the external world. So something that is tangible for us, and then something it's touchable, and then it's coming into like when we are not able to go outside, when we are not able to do what we want, outside, and then it's coming like, okay, now it seems like we are in jail, and then we not really connect back to our emotion, we not really connect back to our dream, and not because we used to be rushed, in the, like for example, like in Melbourne, it's very busy. So the time of people just walking very fast, people just connect themselves with phones,
Mhm.
and with that one, time goes so fast. And now the time that we just come back, sit in the house now, and then just like, okay, then what's next? So I've seen that, and then I totally understand. I think it's not easy for everyone to overcome that.
Mhm.
But the one thing, I think it's part of what am I working on, that I'm helping people right now. I have seen many people, they would like to connect to themselves, but then they need someone to support them. Someone, that can listen to them. Someone can present to them, can be present and can hear what they say, can hear what they would like to share, can, do the mirroring with them, can validate them, acknowledge them. That's how tough is it's life right now. And then what do they have? The way they can connect it to themselves. And yeah, that's what I would love to, support people in that journey. And yeah, everyone needs help in terms of need someone to sit and guide and support, so we deserve that.
Thank you for sharing your beautiful energy and passion to helping people who wants to connect with themselves during this pandemic. And you are, I think, completely right when you said that people now they are confused from the very busy lifestyle to something that they don't have nothing to worry about, but they have to connect with themselves, which is not easy, especially for people without practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what piece of your life experience is actually helping you to be successful in helping other people to connect with themselves more?
Mm. Yeah. So I see, and I think it's have some change. It's coming to how we can connect to ourselves. It is know our why.
Mhm.
So the reason that when we have a big why, whatever happens, we will achieve that. So and then when we have the small why, it's probably hard to push us, you know, to
Mhm.
move forward. And then it's similar to if we know the destination, we know where we want to go. So even we have the bumpy road, it's fine, it's okay, because we know where we are going. And I think that's the way. It's also like how we connect back to ourselves. It's we know that our purpose is to be our authentic self, to be, the best versions of ourselves, to be who we are. And at our core, maybe we love adventure, maybe we love, challenges, we love, honesty, and then we caring to other people. So when we can connect those to us, that's the way I would say, it's coming to, there's no reason not to do it. And then there's no reason to stop us. We might feel, discouraged. We might feel disappointed because, it's not happened the way we want. But then because we already know our why, I care. I would like to help other people. I have, passion helping people, to achieve their dream, passion to help people to be their authentic life, to achieve their dream. And then when we have that, why? And it's coming to like, yeah, so I mean, just enjoy it, and then it's coming to, yeah, maybe bumpy a little bit. It might be fun. It's just like playing like, roller coaster. So just like, oh, okay, along the way, scream a bit, feel down, and yeah, but we enjoyed it. So yeah.
Thank you for sharing. And what kind of project you are working right now to helping people? How that works? Can you just give us an idea for the people who are working with you? How that looks like? Is that workshops, online lessons?
Sure. Yeah. So at the moment, I have a program. So, and that's my program. I divide it into, 3 versions. So it's similar to what I have, with the passion, with the playful, and then with the powerful one. So, and then those 3, it's about coaching. So it's have like one-on-one coaching, and also it is like we focus on the ultimate focus. So on what we can do, what standards do we have for ourselves? If you are working on yourself, and then is you can like what standards do you want to have? What expectation? What mindset you need to have in order to live the way you want and to live the best versions of you. And in there, it's also we have like defining moments. So it's come like many times we trying to ask like why this happened to me again. So that's the time we do start to define our moments. It's probably not the first time happening. So we just go back and redefine it. Yeah. And then we also coming like, okay, are we going to go this direction again? Or redefine it. So just like maybe not. So I have a lot of pain. I mean, enough pain. So this is the time I want to shift. So that's a package that I have. And also it's have the different versions like, with 3 months and then with 6 months. And then the 6 months is also, have the, it's have the voucher for their families and their friends who they love, who they care. And then they would like, to give this gift to them because this one is part of, if they take off the program, then we get this for free for their friends or for their colleagues or family. So just helping each other. And also we have like personal success. So it's just like what you want to focus on. So it just it's with the ideas that they have because each time there's a lot of change that bring a lot of uncertainty these days. So then with the program in here, so what, people will get from this program, it's bring a lot of certainty and the clarity, and also they can plan and then the strategy for themselves to live the dream and then to live the best versions of themselves.
I understand. And for the people who are working with you, how do they find you, or how people who are after this interview might be interesting to contact you? What is the best way to learn more about you and your program, 3 months or 6 months program?
Yeah. So this one, it's part of, I have my Facebook page. So it's called, my name, Phakhinda Khanthavilay. And then there is underneath, it is like passion, playful, and powerful. So in there, so then they can reach out. And then I post, I have quotes each week. I mean, each day coming up in there. So then they can message me if they have any questions, if they are interested, to know more about the packages. So yeah, just feel free to reach out.
And do you have everything in English, or you have a bilingual, or how that works?
Bilingual, yes, because I mean I started from my own language, and then I start to coach people also, from like Australia and some of people from US, from around the world. I would say that. So then I start to do the bilingual. So then it might be funny a bit that when you click into my link, my page, and I say, okay, this is not the language that I understand, but no worries. I mean, so you can message me. It's everything. It's going to be in English. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. And I think this year, definitely the one of the keyword, I would say, and topic which people are really concerned is health. So, what do you do to keep yourself healthy and in high frequency? Because you need to have energy to help other people. So, what do you do to to feel we say in Japan genki, or in a good mood and a good physical condition?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, I will say I have a routine to exercise each morning, and that's probably like external thing, but then it support internal world. And
Mhm.
then speak. I mean, that's the outside thing, like doing exercise and doing workout. Then the way I taking care of myself, also maybe from time to time when I start to feel like questioning about what am I doing, then I start to have the self talk, but then with the positive self talk,
Mhm.
and then it's just like big smile, and also like okay what I can do today, you know and I know like something we cannot control, so what can I do so here to make myself healthy. And then I love nature, so I have the backyard, and then usually I just like to look at the sky and then look at trees, and then get the fresh air, so each day it's beautiful in that way. So then stay, to have the strong inner world. I think in this time of the year, it's helped a lot. Yeah, and then have healthy mind. I will say that.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that, and I hope the situation in Melbourne will normalize very soon. So, and I'm happy that you are helping people to find themselves during this break. And it looks like that we are just at the beginning of the crisis, not at the end. So we definitely need to use this time wisely. And
Yeah.
thank you for being part of our community. Also for people who are watching this video, if you're based in Australia or if you're based any part of the world, if you want to reach out to Phakhinda, please be free to do so. Check out her Facebook page and be free to reach out to her. Thank you so much for sharing your journey and your transformation from MPO to the profitable business, and sharing your story, and how you helping yourself with the self-talk and positive self-talk. It's really impressive, and I like the what you mentioned about the smile, and I really like how you smile. It's really really positive feeling from my point of view.
Thank you.